Uh-oh, we're playing somewhere.
That's okay. I'll mute it.
Yeah, one more time with feeling. We're gonna try it again. We start with Blink-182. What was the first Blink-182 song you ever heard?
You're gonna have to keep talking.
I'm waiting for you to respond to my question.
What's my age again? No, it was damn it or whatever.
Damn it.
Yeah, damn it.
Well, I guess this is growing up.
Where is it coming from?
You have a tab open that I can see.
Yeah, but they're both muted.
It's not muted on mine, or the one I'm looking at. It is.
This is muted.
No, go to the top of the tab.
What are you talking about?
At the very top, where the browser is, where you type in the address.
Oh, what about it?
There's a little speaker that's open right there. You click on it, and it will mute the page. No?
I don't know what you're talking about. I gotta continue doing my approach.
Oh, you just touched it. It was that one. The one that you just touched. That's the one. Okay, now go up to the top.
Oh, is it now muted?
Yeah. That's the one I was telling you to do.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yay! It's fixed.
It's still really fucking hot in here.
It is very warm. It is
not pleasant.
It's a hot box.
We're in a hot box right now.
But not like in a hot box, like in a cool way where you're like smoking weed in a car. Which I don't like hot boxing anything, I'll be honest. I don't find it comfortable. I don't like the smoke in my eyes. When you were a teenager, you ever like hot box, a car or a room or whatever?
All the time.
Yeah, it was like a thing, right? When you're like a teenager smoking weed, it's like a cool thing to do. But as an adult, I don't like it one bit because it's too much smoke. I can't breathe properly. It's all in my fucking eyes. Speaking of which, do we have Visine up here?
I don't know.
Love the Visine after getting nice and stony. It's a refreshing feeling. A spritzer for your eyeballs.
I don't know. No
it's
more.
Okay.
I don't want to.
You struggling?
Yes. I don't want to look for anything right now.
Okay, well that's fine.
Because I don't think there's any. I don't think it's up here anymore.
Okay, that's fine.
Like if it is, I don't know where it is, and I can't see it.
That's fine. Let it go. I think the first time I think I heard Enema of the State first, and then went back and fell in love with Dude Ranch. Went backwards in time. I remember Damn It being out on MTV, but I don't think I connected with it until I was a little bit older.
Yeah, I mean, I remember Dude Ranch being advertised. Let's say I was watching Much Music and commercials for Dude. You could pick up a copy of Dude Ranch at Future Shop or HMV or whatever. And so it would be like a CD store commercial, but advertising a specific CD, like come to our store to buy this CD, right?
Got it.
So I remember seeing a lot of those for Dude Ranch at the time. Yeah. But the commercial didn't work. I saw the commercial and I'd be like, nah, I'm good.
No, I'm okay. Yeah, that's right, kids. You hear that? We used to go to a store to buy your music. Back in the day, you would make the trek to your local record store, and you would purchase music, and you'd bring it home in your hot little paws. Was the first CD you ever owned?
The first CD I as Samuel Chown ever owned?
Yeah, like the first one you purchased and was like, yeah, I'm going to buy this CD.
Well, see, the thing is I got Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young, So Far, Rush, Moving Pictures, and Led Zeppelin 4 for my 5th birthday.
Wow.
On compact disc. Before that birthday, I was already collecting tapes. I had Sgt. Pepper's on cassette for my 4th birthday, I think. Because I was already like really into music, right? Like I remember going to kindergarten and being like, you don't know what the White Album is? I'm not even exaggerating. That's a real thing that happened.
You're like, you haven't, wow.
Like, I remember playing with, it might have been my best friend, Lauren.
Uh-huh.
I had a best girlfriend and a best boyfriend.
Love that.
And I'm pretty sure with Lauren, I was like, you've never heard of the White Album? Wait, you don't know what the Beatles are? Like, I thought that was so weird because in my universe, it's like everyone knows what the Beatles are.
Yeah.
But when you're that age, no, that's not what most kids are interested in.
No, not really. I'm trying to think. At 5 years old, did I know who the Beatles were? Yeah. I don't know if I could have like picked out, like what that White Album was, right? But I would know who the Beatles were.
Yeah, like by 5, I was very familiar with Rubber Soul, Revolver, White Album, Sgt. Pepper's, Magical Mystery Tour.
Damn.
Maybe Abbey Road as well. Maybe.
I just, when I was 5, my shit was like Sharon Lois and Bram,
I fucked with that shit too, though.
I'm like, skinnamarink-y rinky dink, skinnamarink-y doo. I love you.
Shmoo.
Shmoo. I love you in the morning and in the afternoon.
Do you remember Eric, the Spoons guy?
Evening. Yeah, the Spoons. Oh, I love that. Skinnamarink-y doo.
But do you remember Eric the Spoons guy?
He played spoons.
Okay,
Do you have a clip?
Yeah, I'm pulling up Eric the Spoons guy.
I love you one more time now. I love you.
All right.
You.
I've had enough.
Boop, boop, be-doo. You have to let the whole thing play out. It's nostalgia for other humans.
Yeah.
Don't edit.
Okay, a sexy one. Come on in.
This guy.
Ain't nobody here but me. An angry one. Come on in. Ain't nobody here but me.
I love it.
Maybe you just want to clap your hands. That's all it takes to be in our band. So come on in. Ain't nobody here but me. Okay, let's make some music here. Let's get some music happening. Look out, look out. Get this thing open. That's it. What's in here anyway? Here, take some of that. How much is for you, Sarah? You got that? That's it. Okay, here we go. Come on in. Ain't nobody here but me.
What instrument
Come
would you
on
be
in.
playing?
Ain't nobody
That
here
scratch
but
board
me.
looks real fun.
Don't
Oh, I
take
like
no
what
talent on
was
your
that?
part, just as long as what you're doing
Is that a
comes
mouth
from the
harp or
heart.
something?
So come on
Some
in.
sort of
Like,
mouth.
Ain't nobody
Looks
here
like
but
half a
me.
melon.
Okay, try
It does
a
look
little
like
bit
half a
quieter
melon.
now.
I don't know.
Come
I'm like,
on
that
in.
boy's playing the honeydew.
That boy could be playing the honeydew.
That boy is playing a honeydew right there.
How do we get to Sharon Lois and Bram?
Because I was talking about my musical taste at 5 years old.
Okay, so I fucked with Sharon Lois and Bram, and sometimes Eric.
Mm-hmm. And sometimes
He's
Eric
the
Nagler.
young. He's the sometimes Y, right?
Yeah.
Of the situation.
Yeah.
I also fucked with Baby Beluga, Rafi.
No, I don't like Rafi.
Why not?
I don't know why. Don't like Rafi, though. Love Sharon Lois Brahms. Do not like
Brahms. Sharon
Brahms.
Lois and Brahms, the composer.
Brahms. Brahms.
Do you know the composer Brahms?
I do. I know of the composer Brahms. Do I have a favorite piece? No.
I definitely do not have a favorite piece. Let's check it out.
For only a couple of seconds because we don't want to get.
No, come on. You think I'm gonna play this for 5 minutes?
I don't know. I am honestly judging your taste right now because you cut me off on the Skinnamarink-y Dinky song. So
First of all, okay, you're gonna start a beef about that.
Yeah, you best believe I'm gonna fucking beef about that. Also, I'm ready to fight anybody right now. So just because I love you more than a lot of people doesn't mean I won't fight you.
Okay, first of all, you were singing the song for a minute. It's enough. It's enough.
Let me finish it. It's very short. It goes through the ones. It's very short. It's 30 seconds.
You're assuming we all want to hear the whole thing, though. Just give us a little taste test,
But
right?
the thing is, a lot of people don't know, and the people that do know it, it's super nostalgic. They probably haven't heard it in a long time.
Okay.
Let them enjoy it.
And can we enjoy a little Brahms then?
Can we enjoy a little peace in this fucking house? I'm about to fucking lose it over here. I'll fucking squirt out blood like the parting the Red Sea and shit.
That was good.
Started my cycle today. I'm going to bite Shmoo's head off. He might not have a head by the end of the show.
Hey, at least you turn your anger into something genuinely funny.
Yeah, I'm going to unhinge my fucking jaw and swallow your whole head. That's what's going to fucking happen. Like a dinosaur.
So, it's that time of month for you.
One more time with feeling. Yeah.
How would you rate your experience?
Every time it happens in a way, I'm always relieved. Right? I'm like, thank God, no babies. Knowing damn well that I have had zero sex, right? Like, there's no way that I'm having a child unless it's through immaculate conception at this point.
Right.
But I still, every time it comes, it's a wave of relief. It means there are no children within me today. And that is a blessing, I think, for everybody.
Oh, baby buttons.
I'm lovable, but I'm a wingnut. I don't know if I'm ready to be somebody's mom yet, you know?
Yeah, that's very fair.
I got a lot of splaining to do before I have babies of my own. I have a pig, and that is hard enough, man.
When you say you have a pig, that means you have
Pudding.
a pudding who's a pug.
Who's a beautiful little pig.
But she looks
Pug.
like an alien with a giant dong. Fucked a little piglet, and out came pudding, right?
Yeah. She's perfect in every way. Tiny little alien pig.
Yeah.
And she's hard enough, right? Like, it's hard enough to, like, when you're frustrated and, like, shit's not going well, you don't feel good, and, like, your kids are like, mommy, let's go play, and you're like, like, I experience that because I have a dog, and I'm just like, go lay down. And then I'm like, okay, well, she's a dog, she's a puppy, she wants to have fun, she doesn't know that you're stressed out about shit that doesn't matter.
Right.
She doesn't care about your bills or your fucking project you're trying to get in before a deadline. She's like, I want to go sniff shit and piss.
Right.
Yeah. One more time with feeling.
So you have a controversial take.
What's my controversial take?
You think Dude Ranch is the best Blink-182 album.
Why is that controversial? I don't think that's controversial. Dude Ranch is a fantastic Blink-182 album. It's got
I don't think
skits.
anyone would debate that it's a fantastic Blink-182 album.
Uh-huh.
What makes it controversial is that Travis Barker, their best drummer, arguably the best musician in the band, isn't on it.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what makes it
That's a big true.
Yeah. But you think the songs, like the songwriting, is the best?
Yeah, the songwriting's the best, I think. Love it. I think
So
I love it like front to back.
what's the best song?
Probably the Untitled one or Apple Shampoo. Enthused is great.
Okay, let's do Untitled.
It's got perfect tom vocals. It's very whiny.
I love Tom vocals.
I love Tom so much.
I think of a while ago.
Yeah,
we
while
might
I
have
love that way that
had
man
it
says
all.
while
I
ago.
was so stupid then. You needed time to grow, but now just as things change, as well my
Tom is very
feelings do.
Tom.
In
So
time
Tom.
things rearrange.
And I love the lyrics.
I
They're
am
simple,
so
but they're
sick
direct.
of
Right? Everybody's
chasing
been through this
you.
experience.
But what do I get? 'Cause I just seem to
Yeah.
you make me
Song is
regret those
very
times
bland.
I spent with you and
It's
playing
peanut butter and jelly
games
and
as I wait
perfect.
for your call. And now I give up. So goodbye and so long.
I love it because there's a slow
Oh,
part and then there's
oh.
a fast part.
I didn't know. I judged too soon. Now I know. and it's ragamuffin, which you like.
Yeah.
It's rough around the edges.
Yeah. So goodbye and so long.
I see why you think this, but I think their best album is still Enema of the State. Personally.
This one's got the soul in it that I love.
I know, but like Dumpweed just slaps. Like
Dumpweed is good.
it's a perfect song. Like,
The
the drumming is perfect. The guitaring is perfect.
Last night when I needed you most, when I needed a friend, you let me down now, like I let you down then. So sorry, it's over.
Love that.
Wait, so sorry.
It's over. That's where
Is a reference of this song?
Yep.
I just learned something new about Blink
Yup.
180 Shmoo.
Yeah, here's the seed for Man Overboard. So sorry, it's
It's
over.
over. And it's so much more than I needed, and it's so much more than I needed, and
Time keeps moving on and on and on. Soon it'll all be gone. Yeah. I think Blink-182 is the perfect pop punk. It's perfectly Southern California.
I think Dookie is better than any Blink album. Dookie by Green Day is better than any Blink album.
Yeah, we've beefed over this beforehand because you're
It's just
Team Green Day
but it's
and,
just
I'm,
true.
and I'm Blink-182. I fucking hate Billy Joe Armstrong.
I'm song for song, Dookie is the better album.
I
or
can't.
the better.
I can't.
Okay.
It's all right. But that's all right because you know what? You need Pepsi and Coca-Cola in this world.
There you go.
And I don't like Green Day, so they're Pepsi. Green Day's Pepsi. I said it. You can fight me, Billy Joe.
That's not technically true, though.
Because I guess they had a longer spanning career, right?
Green Day are first. They're the ones that brought pop punk to stadiums. That's Green Day.
I just don't like Green Day.
Blink-182 were able to get as famous as they did, as quick as they did, because Green Day had already set the stage for that kind of music to be on a stadium level.
Yeah.
Green Day did all that work.
I guess maybe also Blink-182 are more teen heartthrobby,
I guess so.
which is why I like them.
But
'cause
I'm not
they're
even.
cute.
Can I also say something else though?
Mm-hmm.
I am not saying I like Green Day better than Blink-182. I'm also not saying.
Okay, that's very interesting.
Right. But I'm also not saying that I like Blink-182 with Matt Skiba in it. So there's a lot of things I'm saying, and there's a lot of things I'm not saying.
Yeah. Well, we all know that the band levels up when they get TB.
Yeah.
Travis Barker, phenomenal drummer. He's also been able to stay very relevant.
Yeah.
Have a long spanning career, still doing cool stuff. I love that song that he did with Willow.
that was their album was too artsy. Like, where are the hooks, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the label said, hey, the last song on your album, that song that's 7.5 minutes, can you turn that into a rap rock anthem for the children?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Back to school. Let's watch a little bit of that video.
Yeah, just a little bit, just so people could get a little.
And even to this day, Deftones do not like this song, and people like me who bought the original pressing of on compact disc, of course,
Don't consider it.
Yeah, of White Pony, they don't consider this song, like, it didn't come out. Like, that's not how the album came out.
Right.
They re-released it with this song as the track 1, like, a year later.
Yeah.
And this is the only song that Chino raps on, by the way.
Yeah.
Chino doesn't, like, for people who aren't familiar with this band, Chino's like, I can rap.
You can do it.
I'm a person of color. It's not that cringy, right?
Yeah.
And he can, by the way. He's not a bad rapper. It's just this is not what the rest of the album sounds like.
No, it's not. Exactly. They speak to their credit, right? It's like they're like, this is not our shit, but you want us to do some corny ass fucking shit for the kids? Fine. Boom.
Yeah.
And then they do it.
And then they did
and
some
then they
corny,
do it, and
did
it's like corny, but they do it well.
They probably made money on it.
So
You know what I'm saying? Like,
fucking them.
I don't have any ill will about them doing this song. Now, when I open White Pony up on Spotify, am I bothered that it's track 1? Yes.
Yeah.
I'd rather it be bonus track. I'd rather it be track 12.
Yeah.
As like this is a single we put out around that time. I'd feel more comfortable with that.
Yeah.
But here we are. Now,
the dynamics, though.
Their bassist, Chi, he looks to be mixed race. He could be Hispanic. I'm not really sure, but he has dreadlocks. That guy.
Mm-hmm.
He dies in a car accident.
Bummer.
Yeah. And Deftones are kind of at a weird juncture in their career. They don't know what to do. They're not really talking. I actually talked to Chino about this because I opened for what's that band? It was one of his side projects. His backing band was that. Do you remember that metal band ISIS?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like members of ISIS and him on vocals. Do you remember? Palms with an S. Palms, plural. That's what it's called.
Good memory.
And I was like, hey, I told him, I'm like, I really love Self-Titled and Saturday Night Wrist. I think those albums are kind of underrated. And, I kind of heard through like Deftones lore that like during that time they weren't really getting along and they weren't even like recording in the same room together. They would come into the studio separately.
Wow.
Yeah, because Chi's death it's like, let's just cash the check kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, then they hire this guy. I want to get his name right out of respect to him.
Because apparently the rest of the band.
I think his name is Sergio Vega. Yep. Oh, I got it. I said it just as it came up. Sergio Vega. He's been in the band for like 12 years.
Yeah.
And his contract was up, so he must have signed a 10-year contract, right? Do you want to see like the best Deftones single with him on bass? Anyway, you get the idea.
Yeah, we get it.
So
we get the vibe.
That guy's been in the band for 10 years, 12 years. Contract is up, and he asks, can I be an equal member?
Yeah.
Which means equal access to publishing, equal ownership of masters, equal recipient of what do you call them? I'm stoned, so I lose words easily.
I don't know what the thing means.
Royalties. Yes, song royalties. Yeah. So and they said no. You can renew your contract though, and he's like, "Come on," and then that was it. Now they have a new bassist.
Wow.
So just like that.
They're just like, no. They're like, no, you'll never be a part of the band.
Yeah, it's really like I really empathize with that guy. I don't know. I get it.
Yeah, I mean,
fucking get it.
You give a band 10 years of your life. At no point, like at
Come
that
on,
point,
yeah.
you built camaraderie.
Yeah.
Like you guys don't, like, you really don't care.
Be reasonable. You know, there's a right and a wrong thing to do there. So
Maybe they just really never vibed with him. Clearly,
yeah, but that's just not the case.
you think they just were like, nah, we don't want to give you.
I think they're being greedy.
Just greedy, like nah.
Yeah, because
Because I guess they're not really making a lot of money, right?
they're not making a lot of money. They just won a Grammy for Best Rock Album.
Uh-huh.
And you know, I feel like so you have this like power triad going on
Right.
between Chino, Stephen Carpenter the guitarist, and Abe the drummer.
Mm-hmm.
Stephen is like anti-vax, flat earth. He's out to lunch.
Ah,
He brings the heavy aspect to the band.
okay.
Then Abe the drummer is like a hip hop guy
Okay.
and refuses to play double pedal, which is what Stefan wants him to do, but Abe is like, "No. I'm a hip hop drummer." And then you have Chino, who's like ethereal, Cocteau Twins, shoegazy kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And that's what makes Deftones so cool.
Yeah, it's the combo.
And then I have to
Yeah,
look.
what's the DJ's name?
What's the DJ's name? Who is the DJ of Deftones? He also plays keyboards. Frank Delgado. But Frank joined the band later is the thing, right? He joined the band on the second album. So I don't know if he has equal power in the hierarchy.
Right.
I see it as a triangle, and then Frank is probably has lower percentage points. And also probably because he's not right. I don't know. It's hard because I think there are songs that Frank writes though, because Frank
Right.
always gets a track on the album.
Mm.
It's like you know how Ringo gets a song on the album.
Yeah.
That's the vibe. Or like how Noel Gallagher gets a lead vocal on the album. That's the vibe. Or like how
You get one.
or how DJ Lethal gets a song on the album.
Yeah.
Like that.
You get one.
Yeah. So one where like it's his publishing or like they split it 50-50.
Right.
They probably have a different deal, but as it stands, their bassist is definitely a hired gun and is like has the least amount of leverage in that band.
Yeah. Wow.
So that's a little Deftones power hierarchy history for you.
Yeah, I love that. We do it all here, guys. Comedy, history, trauma dumping. If you trauma dump, though, I'm gonna have to invoice.
Okay. Let's do that.
Yeah. I love the emotional labor invoice. So
Yeah,
here's-
walk us through this, Buttons.
Okay, so here's the thing, right? And this is where I a lot of like social justice language, right? Concepts, right? They get swept up and then they get turned into weird, like it gets perverted for sure. And then you end up with things like emotional labor invoice, where it's like, okay, these things are real, but I think I lived in Portland where people did send emotional labor invoices, and people should be compensated for their time. But I think emotional labor invoices, it becomes too kitschy and weird.
Right.
It's not effective. It's not effective. It's how like the woke left takes it into a place that's no longer like functional or doing the work, right? Like it's people using shit as buzzwords, right?
Which part? Dismantling white supremacy? Which part are you talking about?
No. Dismantling white supremacy is some shit we need to do.
Okay, which part are you referring to?
I'm not in general in here. I'm just talking about in general, or not on this thing. I haven't looked at this right here.
Uh-huh.
I'm just saying that people like to melt it down into buzzwords.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's for in diversity and inclusion hires, but like they're not actually looking at the meaning of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Going off the top, skimming off the layer. And they're like, ooh, this is what's hip and cool with the kids right now. Welcome. Yes, Sister Queen. I see you working out there, girl boss, or they, them. Come buy our products.
Uh-huh.
it just becomes marketing tools.
Right.
Or ways that we can police each other. These are pretty fair prices, though.
All right. So, yeah. Can you take us through this emotional labor invoice?
I'm like, I don't know where you found this, but...
Is this real or is this a joke?
Okay, so it's tongue-in-cheek, right? Like, it could be real. You could use it, but... I don't know. I don't know how that works. It could be real though, but it also could be a joke.
Okay, why don't you read them? And expand.
Helped you understand your racism, sexism, transphobia, ableism. $100. I think that's a fair price. Fair price.
I would say $50 is more.
No, baby.
No?
It's LA. It is expensive.
Okay, so
Okay,
so it's state by state then, right? It depends on where you live. So it's a range. Can we agree it's a range?
A range?
Yeah, 50 to 100. It's sliding scale.
Sliding scale.
Yeah, sliding scale.
Okay, sliding scale, but we need to see your tax income.
Fine.
Right? You can't be like, I feel like I should pay 50. We got to see what tax bracket you're in. If 50's all you got, baby, don't worry, we'll take 50. But if you got more, we need more.
Okay.
Endured your microaggressions, $200. So, this seems a little bit, I think the other way around, right? Like, doing the labor of helping somebody understand their racism, sexism, and transphobia, to me, is more labor than enduring a microaggression.
Okay.
But that's me personally. So I wouldn't price that one higher than the other.
Okay.
I'm like, you know what? Actually, why do we have anything at 100, baby? Raise your rates. Raise your rates. Everybody raise your fucking rates right now. We get banned from Twitch. No! Everybody's unionizing and raising their rates. Explained or taught you about microaggression and structural oppression, 300. Yeah, okay, it's a combo course. Explain something about oppression you could have Googled.
Again, I feel like $200 would be more reasonable.
On taught you about microaggressions and structural oppression.
Yeah, it's package deals.
Yeah.
Yes. Because if it was just structural or oppression, it would be like.
But it's both.
I don't
It's
know.
structural oppression and the microaggression that you've endured from them.
I know.
So, baby, raise your rates.
Right.
We go higher, higher. Explain something about oppression you could have Googled. 125. I think that's a fine rate. That's fine. I mean, because honestly, if it's something that could have been Googled, you're an idiot for wasting somebody's time. You should pay the wasting my time fee.
Right.
Clarify that you are not entitled to my time. 250. Ooh, I love that. Yeah, okay, I like that. Clarify that you are not entitled to my pain. 350. Oh, I like that a lot. Oh, I fucking like that. I'm sick of I don't want to wheel out my trauma, my poverty porn, right? It's to be like, let me share my most deeply traumatic things. Yeah, nobody's entitled to the sob story. This isn't a grant fucking paper. I'm not applying for a scholarship here. Why do you want to know my fucking background story? Yes, it was hard. No, it was not good. Filled with trauma, filled with abuse. Don't do that. When somebody makes a joke about their trauma and somebody goes, "Oh, that's too dark."
Well, I'm on mushrooms.
Oh, that's true. Well, it's just the sad reality of it.
Do you know I forgot I took mushrooms?
Until just now when I bumped you out.
Yeah.
I love it.
We're a stoner show. That's what we fucking do here.
Yeah, we get stoned.
And we forget. We forget. All right. You know what?
No, I'm not done.
Oh, shit.
You want me to read
I'm
it?
sorry.
You want me to read it, baby. We are going to stay and read it now.
Go for it.
Soften my reaction to spare your feelings. 500. Ooh, I love the way the rates are going here. Yes. Done softening my reaction to spare other people's feelings. Be uncomfortable. Feel that I am upset. That is okay, because I am.
Okay.
I am upset. Made you feel like a good, in quotations, ally, $600. Well, baby, at that point, that's sex work, right? That you're selling an experience. That's 600 is a good place to start there. Listen to, quote unquote, not all and similar derailments, fragility, 750. Sure, why not? You know, I like that we're just upping the price on it, but to me, there's no like increment in like the work or the difficulty in handling that. But that's just me personally. And last but not least, smiled when you apologized for not speaking up in the meeting. 1,000, which is actually the small, like that's the I'm the good guy, but I don't have a backbone to stick up for people. We're charging them the most on this list, probably because they don't have a backbone, so they'll pay the 1,000, right?
Oh boy.
Yeah. Are you uncomfortable as a white cis male?
No, that's not what it is.
I know, I'm just joking.
Okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Can I see your eyeballs?
Hi.
See, are they fragile?
No.
Is there white fragility in your eyes?
Get the fuck out of here.
We can take some time and some space if you need to process.
How are you feeling, by the way?
Fucking terrible. Thanks for asking. Love a check-in. I'm feeling fucking awful.
Aww.
My insides are going, gah, 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 gah. And not like the good kind of like, gah, gah, when you're like fucking, right?
Uh-huh.
More like just actually getting beat up.
So what's the deal with
What's the deal?
people debating your gender on YouTube?
People, they're struggling. There's like the Brendan Schaub video, and when people are really like, they're like, those two dudes are so funny, and then somebody's like, hey, I don't think that they're both. I think one's a girl, and then somebody's like, which one? And then they're like, oh my goodness, did I misgender the boy, girl? What are they? I don't know. And honestly, I feel like that's like goal achieved, right? Like that's achievement unlocked. You don't know what I am, but you still want to fuck? You still think I'm funny? I'm doing my job just fine over here.
You're very funny and cutie.
But also,
Uh-huh.
you know, I like all pronouns. Just for future reference, right? If people are wondering, who are they, she, them, all of them. Bitch, all of them. All of them and more. You can use all of them.
Are you drunk on Topo Chico and a medium amount of power?
Yes, I am. I'm also filled with rage because I'm on my cycle. I'm cycling. It feels terrible. Feels like there's like a tiny little gnome inside of me, taking like a grapefruit spoon and just clawing my insides.
Aww.
And I'm like, why? And he's like, I'm hungry for the grapefruit. Hungry. And I'm like,
they're hungry hippos.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
Yeah.
It's very scary. They have very tiny teeth.
So people are debating your gender on YouTube. They're saying, should I pull up this debate? Do you know which video?
It's on the Brendan Schaub video.
Oh, still?
Yeah.
You're saying these are new comments?
They just happened the other day, yeah.
Oh.
I literally went through it. That's the entire comment. They're like...
Do we even, when I look us up on...
No.
Wait, we don't come... I thought it works now.
I don't know.
What's
Like
the video called?
Brendan Schaub. I don't know. I don't know what it's called.
Fuck, I'm too high.
Yeah, it's too high.
It's too high.
Damn.
But why don't you just give us an idea?
I did.
Oh, you did.
Yeah,
okay.
I already ran through.
Sorry. Fucking high.
You are fucking high as shit over there. I'm like, buddy, I already told him. Told him the whole damn thing. The whole enchilada has already been spread. Wow, what is happening? What are you doing to us? The fuck? The fuck? This is a sick joke. This is a sick fucking joke, buddy. You're not about to play Sting and Shaggy.
I was thinking the other day, what is the worst album I've ever heard?
Yeah. And this is what you came up with?
It might be.
Give me a sample.
Straight
Yeah,
from
alright.
Jam down to London. Ragamuffin, what we say? Hey. Style and a pattern.
Sting was great, though.
Yeah. Shaggy and Sting in a combination. Wake up to sunshine in the morning. What a beautiful feeling. Me hear the birds them singing. Way up in the tree limb. Me get a call from the Englishman say him want come all over. Him want run left the coal. We get some island life. 44876. At the drop of a dime.
I don't get what
Just
What
this
is that a
genre.
reference to?
This is like millennial way.
it's something that you hear at a all-inclusive resort. It's what you hear at one of those cheesy all-inclusive resorts where there's like the bar that's in the pool.
Yeah, and it's like an Olive Garden bar somehow.
Yeah, it's like an Olive Garden bar, and you walk to the center and you sit down while you're. Also, okay, I don't. You know, I'm 100% against bar pools like that, right?
Why?
Come on, you have to know why.
Oh, food in the pool?
Food in the pool and people pissing.
Oh shit.
If you have the bar like the bar stools that are in the pool where you're like sitting at the bar.
Are adults, grown adults, peeing in the pool?
I don't think every adult is, right? But you add alcohol in.
What's the
One out
probability?
of four.
One of four?
1 in 4.
Come on. 1 in 4 people are peeing in the pool?
Not regularly, but if you're sitting there getting drunk, right? You're having a good time. Your 4 fucking margaritas or daiquiris or whatever disgusting like extra sugar tall weird drink you're having. I just feel like people are peeing in that. You're warm, you're comfortable. You're having a conversation. You're going to get up now to go pee in the toilet like an adult, as you should.
Uh-huh.
I think 1 in 4 people, especially while under the influence, goes, I'm going to be bad and pee-pee in the pool.
Oh my
What
God.
is anybody going to do about it? I'm a pee-pee in the pool right now. Because it's like a little kid aspect to
You're
it.
crossing a moral boundary, though.
I don't trust public pools. I think motherfuckers are pissing in there.
Wow.
Think that more people are pissing in public pools than we think.
Than we've ever known?
Than we know.
Well,
I don't want to know at this point. I mean, obviously, the code is that you get out of the pool to pee.
How many things that you order food-wise
Yeah.
through Postmates or Uber Eats or whatnot, how many of those dishes have a little bit of food poisoning for you to digest?
I have a fucking rock solid gut. I literally ate
Being
raw.
a Gentile, yes.
I literally ate. We went out to eat. We won't name the restaurant. But I got raw chicken, and I ate I ate 75% of my dish before I found the raw chicken. Which that was not the one lone raw piece of chicken. My stoner ass was.
And
just
this is
didn't notice
considered
it.
a very good restaurant.
Yeah, they have
a
a
very-
Michelin star.
Well, they're considered like a very good, affordable restaurant in Los Angeles.
But I don't know how they have
They're
a
for-
Michelin star.
They're for everybody. They're for the
they're for the
common
people.
people, right? Yeah.
The common people.
The common people. What to do with the common people? Do you know that song? What did you other people do? I want to sleep with common people. You don't know this song? I want to eat
Sounds
with...
kind of like the Jam.
Well, it's the 90s, the Jam. It's exactly what it is. Pulp. Pulp is the 90s Jam.
Okay.
Right? Aren't they mods?
She studied sculpture at St.
Isn't that the
Martin's
same
College.
thing?
That's where I
Mod rock?
caught her
They're
eye.
very Jam.
Yeah,
Very
much
Jam.
the Jam.
Yeah.
Oh my, that mouth is so tiny. That man
She
has the
told me
tiniest
that
mouth.
the damp was loaded.
It's Jarvis
Sat in
Cocker!
a case on the room.
Imagine trying to get a
Cock into that little cocker! Couldn't.
You couldn't.
30 seconds
that?
time. She said, I wanna live like common people.
Do you know about...
I wanna do what
Do you know about this?
Do I know about common people?
No. Do you know about Jarvis Cocker interrupting Michael Jackson's 1995 MTV performance of Earth or Brit Awards performance of Earth Song?
No, I
It is so good. Okay, MJ's white at this point, right? He's
Okay.
full white, full androgynous, full like he's got children with him all the time.
don't. Yeah,
He's already
it's
been
not good.
accused. He's already been sued.
bad.
He's trying to salvage what's left of his career. That's where we're at.
Yeah.
It's 1995.
Look
Look at the children. The poverty children. Poverty-stricken children. These are the children that he targets. Do you see these
yeah. That's what I'm fucking talking about.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
big weird, man.
It's big weird.
Big fucking weird.
Can we call him
Coco the Clown? Croca the Clown. Coca the Clown. Coca the Clown. Yeah, I like it. I'm fucking dying over here.
Why?
P.S.
Oh. Period wise? Yeah. I'm sorry, people.
What about us?
I thought my disturbing Michael Jackson videos would be enough.
No, you thought it would be enough, but somehow it is just put me through mental anguish and physical discomfort. I am dying. It's okay.
So there's a new album we love.
Oh yeah, take me somewhere sweet.
Death's Dynamic Shroud.
Oh, they're fantastic.
They just came out with a new album called Dark Life,
Beautiful.
and it's fantastic.
It's fucking fantastic. It's a
We-
near perfect album.
We were listening to it in the car. I gave it a 9.5. You gave it a 9?
9.
Hey, on first listen, this group has multiple releases that I would say are like a 9+ that are just fantastic albums.
Yeah.
So
What is this?
I don't know. Let's check it out. This is Death's Dynamic Shroud, but it's out of context funny moments. I don't know who edited this, but it looks like this could be fun.
Cool.
Oh, I love that. Keith with an acoustic guitar.
Yeah.
That's very cool. Very collection of random. Okay. Wow.
I like how
this
they're really introducing DDS to us. Like if
Yeah,
you
like-
don't know who DDS is,
someone's taking the time to be like, this is these people are making fantastic music.
this is important.
Yeah. I'm gonna get some water. Do you want any?
Yeah.
And speaking of the Discord,
The engaged girls, they all line up. They want to see me perform my magic trick.
So good to see you. I've missed you so much.
Pretty good. I'm not trying to like pull the wool over your eyes. No motorcycles, no urinals. But free candy. So now I pee into bottles, but not because I have to.
Really?
I thought you were gonna say Val Kilmer actually killed someone on the
Oh, I miss you, Keith.
No, Smug Duck, I don't believe that 100% Electronica will be producing any Dakimakuras anytime soon.
I gotta try to squeeze out some more coffee.
Squeeze. Okay.
Does that mean he's going to pee?
Hit the button that makes it go, oh, hey, hey, hey.
You didn't even put pants on for the stream?
This is how
Needed a himbo to just like
Yeah,
right
this
into my
guy
back
was-
until it broke. Like that's what I
he was
need.
much-
And you just become a pile of dust and blow away, just like Michael Jackson in the "Remember a Time" video. And I can't wait to meet you all in fucking hell, where you're all gonna burn with me. And
I had sex with every one of them.
yes,
So-
yes.
That's exactly what he did.
So remember, Tech, you want your lips to face this microphone here.
Sometimes I gotta speak up.
And sometimes I'm...
You're louder than me.
Stabbing.
What if I'm right here?
Oh, our heads have to be the same size.
Talk
Just-
quieter.
It's fine. Just I'm putting a compressor on it. Make it so our heads are the same size.
My good friends, whom
Love that.
I can't wait to see again, to hold in my arms, to whisper, to breathe upon each strand of your beautiful hair.
Let's just put it that way.
Ooh, fucking getting indie with it.
Town.
Let me know what your question is.
You mean laundering Neo Gaia money?
No, but our
Also gave us like a lot of like tapes and like vinyl and stuff. He's so sweet. He's such a sweetie.
Oh, really?
just to
You might
recap,
as well not even fucking come. Don't come. Don't come to the
Just
don't come.
stay home.
Don't come.
CBS will get dropped from the label.
And Tech and I are gonna go back to cooing.
They're sweet nerdy boys. All big sweet nerdy boys. Yeah, it's just them fucking around on the internet, chit chatting. Oh.
Here's some other music I recently
What's killed?
discovered.
Tell me
that
about it.
I really. This is live. This is a bassist, Evan Marion, and Dana Hawkins. They both went to Berkeley.
Angel.
Oh, Angel's track, yeah.
Because I'm just like, speaking of wonderful fantasy spaceship metal.
Here's a visualizer. But it's not a video.
It's okay.
Let's see if there's a new video. I think you just have to go with the visualizer. New Fire Tools EP coming out.
Fuck yeah. Album cover.
So good. The artwork is amazing. I think Goo Age. Remember Goo Age? I think Goo Age did the album art.
It's not afraid to be nerdy. It's like, no.
Yeah.
No, like, I don't care if this, like, it's not, I don't care if you think it's cool.
It embraces
it is.
Right.
Like, this is what it is.
It embraces its dorky tendencies. It's
Yeah.
like, yes, I love late 80s Rush. Yes, I love, what's that MIDI guitarist that's so awesome from that era? Alan Holdsworth. Yes, I love Alan Holdsworth.
Yeah. It embraces it, and it's like, yeah, and that's why it gets to stand out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 3.
3 would be another Slipknot. I'm giving Slipknot to the 4 and 3 slot.
Okay.
They can. Those 3 albums can duke it out. I don't give a shit.
Right.
They're all great. 2. Oh, do you want to hear? Oh, okay. Actually, just so I have my bases covered.
Yeah.
People Equal Shit.
Yeah.
This is off of Iowa. See a live pick. It's raw.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, there's some bands where you're just like, oh, this is like a weird, cheap imitation.
Yeah.
This is a money grab.
Yeah.
This is like a corporate takeover.
Yeah.
Hostile takeover, right? Not Slipknot. Slipknot are for real skis.
Yeah. For real.
Now, are they a business? Of course they are.
Yes, they are.
Now their sons have their own band. Now they're literally like a traveling circus.
They are. Which I love.
The Maggots. Do you know the Maggots are the fans of Slipknot?
Yes, I do. Number 1.
It's White Pony, baby. Deftones, White Pony.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course. There's no other choice. We already watched Change. We've already watched 2 videos from it.
Wow.
I'm trying to find something.
Hey, maybe we fucking like Deftones around here, right?
Yeah.
Like fucking maybe back up a little. Back up. Back up. All right, they're a really good band.
Very spicy Rage Against the Machine take you had there, though.
Yeah, I think they're corny.
Wow.
And I think that we should stop playing them at protests.
So, would you like to watch a video?
I would love to. Thank you. Yes. Set me free, set me free, let me go, let me be. West Virginia.
Yeah.
Mount Mama. I feel like a country road's being dug through my...
Okay, baby button, what do you want to watch?
Oh, some kitty. Some goddamn kitty.
What song? Brackish or what?
Yeah.
Okay, that'll give you the...
Yeah. Kitty definitely made me gay.
Right.
So hard. Wow, this is hard, and they're really hot. I want to see them, but I also kind of want to like do what I do with my Barbie.
She is not scared to die. Best things in life drive her to cry. Crucified. Okay, look at your face, scarred in dismay. But times have changed, and so have you. I think I'd rather crucify than die.
So they were teenagers when
They're
they did
fucking babies. That's also the part that's so impressive. They're fucking teenagers. Nobody's over like 17 here.
this. White Zombie gets a new metal shout out. Don't you think so?
Yeah.
Roberto Zombie.
Yeah, you also know that I love Roberto Zombie.
Robbie Z, if you will.
Well, we had it all sisters I can tell, cheating on a halo, rising and out of the Holocaust, the house, you got out of my row, and breakdown agony after the ecstasy ain't over down. We're riding on the well, throwing up you stand.
Love Zombie copyrighted, but
yeah, wow.
It's a hip LA pop right?
demographic of male, right?
Yeah,
the right age.
Deftones is good stripping music.
Deftones and White Zombie, like fucking, you can strip to it. You don't have to do a lot, right? And it hits like almost every demographic of male in a certain age range, you know? It's a good shotgun style, baby.
Rob Zombie is good stripping music.
Yeah.
It's true.
very like white. So there's a very big difference, right? Like white strip clubs versus like black and brown strip clubs. And the music in white strip clubs is like, that's what you got to play, right? Old white men don't want to listen to that hip hop music, right? Boring.
Shout out to Alice in Chains for the new metal list.
Yeah. I like some Alice in Chains.
Oh, they got some great songs. I'm rarely in a Man in the Box mood.
Yeah.
But like this song fucks.
Yeah, this song really fucks. This is a good one. Good choice.
Moody.
Yeah.
So influential. It's like makes me want to do the henna tattoo dance. Isn't this the henna tattoo dance?
I would have no idea referred to it as the henna tattoo dance.
What would you refer to it as? What's up?
I said, well, when you do this one's your King Tut, right?
Yeah.
So the twisty guy,
Yeah.
it's like snake vine arms. It's more snaky.
But it reminds me of Madonna in the late 90s when her arms were all henna tattooed.
Oh, okay. Well, see, that makes more sense.
When I'm frozen.
Yeah, you got
that era.
Yeah. Well, that's just her ripping off Daisy, like South Asian people, though.
Right.
But yeah, we need more context with that one.
Okay.
I like spindly, spidely.
Okay, all right.
Wiggly, wiggly boys.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, all right.
So Alice in Chains slap.
They really slap.
Alice in Chains as well as System of a Down, they both have two vocalists. I don't know if you noticed that, but in Prison Song, that's two people.
Yeah. It's very cool.
It's very cool.
Love that combo.
This is two people.
I did not know that. So that is a fun fact you now shared with all of us.
Like the guitarist of Alice in Chains, what's his name again? I should know this.
Couldn't tell you.
I'm just high, so Jerry Cantrell. He wrote all the songs. He did all the arrangements and stuff, which is why they're still a band, because it's basically his band.
I see.
So the bassist dead from drugs, the lead singer dead from drugs.
Yeah.
I think it's the same drummer, but everyone else is different.
Yeah. Well, it's sad. When
Weren't we gonna see them?
You.
Weren't we gonna see them in System of a Down?
No.
And Korn and shit.
Not Alice in Chains. They weren't a part of it.
Okay.
That's way too cool.
And then of course, then you got Stone Temple Pilots. That's kind of new metal, ish.
You're getting out there.
Well, if you think about it, like,
is it more of a precursor?
I said I wanna get next to you. I don't know. What's that song called again?
No idea.
I am. Dead and bloated. Sex type thing. There we go. Question is this new metal?
Good question.
So he's defended the lyrics as like he's playing the character of a misogynist bad boy guy. He's playing a creepy.
He's playing a character. He's like, that's not.
That's how he's defended the lyrics. I mean, he's dead now, but
Yeah.
you know, back in the day.
Uh-huh.
Isn't this proto nu metal?
I would say proto nu metal. I would give that. Yeah.
And then also we have to ask the question: is Jarl rock part of nu metal? Like, is Nickelback nu metal? Some
No.
of their stuff.
I don't think so.
Wait, okay. So let me play you a Nickelback song. You tell me if it's nu metal.
Got
okay?
it.
That's the game. Is this nu metal? That's the game we're now
Is it
playing.
nu metal? Should I give you two thorns up? Horns up?
I'm trying to think of this song.
Oh my god.
I think it's.
I'm gonna bite your head
Oh,
off.
I think it's called Never Again.
I'm gonna bite your head off. I have to chew on you. I'm sorry. I got like 30 seconds for the song, but I have to come attack you.
Me?
Yeah.
What did I do?
I gotta come chew on you, buddy.
All right, come chew. Come chew. Megami.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you grab me water while I show our patient listeners Nickelback? Well, I
Very patient.
when you come back, the song will continue to be rolling, and then you can tell us if it's nu metal or not.
He's drunk again. It's time to fight. She must have done something wrong tonight. The living room becomes a boxing ring. It's time.
I gotta wait for buttons for this because there's a flipped B in the logo, and I have to ask Jesse if where is it? If she thinks this is nu metal or not. Where I just had it. There we go. Baby button, I gotta wait for you actually. Whenever you're done. Let's see what's up.
So Sam Cedar has been trying to debate Dennis Prager recently. Dennis Prager likes to make this whole show about, bro, nobody on the left even wants to, like, debate me, bro. Like, us right-wingers, we want lefties on our shows, and they just don't want to come on our shows, bro, and it's because they're scared of us in, like, the marketplace of ideas where we're gonna, like, run roughshod over them, bro. Like, so they're just trying to do self-preservation. They don't want us to prove that they're idiots, so all the lefties are, like, staying away from our shows. And by the way, that is comically absurd. It is not at all true. Dennis Prager, just so you understand, Sam Cedar has been itching to debate you. He's smugly sort of swatted him aside and act like, you're not big enough. Sam Cedar would love to debate you. Vosh would love to debate you. Ben Burgess would love to debate you. As you saw here, Anna Kasparian, Cenk Uygur, they did debate you. I would love to debate you. We're not scared of you, bro. We're not scared of you. I think you're really goofy. So anyway, he's been doing this like macho man posturing, which is totally unfounded. And so he did end up going on TYT. Anna did a long interview with him. You guys should go check that out. Or long debate, I should say. And then apparently there was like a bonus episode where they did a much longer discussion with him. I'm sure it went over 30 minutes, maybe even more than that. But they posted this little clip from that debate on the bonus show. And the reason I want to show this to you is the stunning dishonesty of Dennis Prager. Now, by the way, to the extent anybody on the left does not want to debate you, Dennis, which again, there's a lot of us who are fine doing that, this would be the reason why. This would be the reason why. Because there are instances where, whether you know it or not, I don't care if this is conscious or subconscious or whatever, you say things that are just beyond absurd. Just so ridiculous on its face that any reasonable person wouldn't even know where to steer the conversation after you make such a ridiculous claim. So anyway, let's watch the back and forth. This has to do with secularism, so, right up my alley here. Let's see what happens.
I don't want to put words in your mouth, but it seems like you're not in favor of secularism, so I wanted to ask about that. So I never understand what you folks mean when you say we shouldn't be a secular country. Do you think religion should rule us? What do you mean?
I think that we should have a secular government and a religious population, just as the founders did. That's why In God We Trust is one of the 3 mottos of our country.
Okay. Now, by the way, In God We Trust, that came to prominence during the Cold War, when we were trying to, say F you to the Soviet Union, the godless, atheistic, communist country. We want to say F you, so we made In God We Trust became a big thing at the time. So, now, by the way, if that is his real position, I want a secular government and a religious population. Well, that's what we have now, right? And that's, 60, 70%, whatever it is of the country are Christian, but the government is secular, as, dictated by our founding documents. If that was his position, okay, all right, then there's not going to be much of a debate. I mean, I would prefer maybe a secular government and a secular citizenry, but if I don't get that, I'm not going to try to change it by force. I think that's totally fine. Whatever. But watch the mental gymnastics he's about to do.
And we are now seeing the consequences in every area of life of the death of Christianity, and I say this as a religious Jew, the death of the Judeo-Christian value system, the death of the 10 Commandments, and the death of...
By the way, how many of the 10 Commandments are, ridiculous? How many of the 10 Commandments are certainly not on a list of 10 things you would put as, the most important rules? I think there's only, 3 or 4 of them that actually should be on the list, and a lot of them just get really goofy and silly. So, don't worship false gods or whatever, or don't covet your neighbor's wife. If you're going to make a list of the 10 things, the most important 10 things, I mean, wouldn't you put, don't rape, or, rape children? And wouldn't that go above and beyond, don't have, consensual relations with your neighbor's wife? I'm not saying I'm pro relations with your neighbor's wife, right? But what I am saying is, on the list of 10 things, a lot of the stuff that's on that list wouldn't make it on that list.
She's pro it,
But he acts like, it's the down.
It's not my fault, right? If we're consenting beautiful adults with firm breasts and longing gazes for each other, I think it's perfectly fine if my neighbor's wife covets me or I cover her, however you wanted to covet.
Fall of the 10 Commandments, that's our problem.
Seeing the consequences in every area of life of the death of Christianity, and I say this as a religious Jew, the death of the Judeo-Christian value system, the death of the 10 Commandments, and the death of all the things that came with religion, meaning and community, and...
Okay, meaning and community is not solely the realm of religion. Yes, there are a lot of people who find meaning and community from religion, and that's fine, but you can get meaning and community through a fucking sports league. You can get meaning and community through a job that you really like. You can get meaning and community through being an entrepreneur and trying to create your own thing from your art. You can get meaning and community from a hobby that you really enjoy. The idea that that's solely from religion is nonsense. And by the way, this idea of we're witnessing the problem now with turning away from religion. I was well, hold on now. The religion that he likes to suck off the most, even though he's Jewish, this guy, he likes to suck off Christianity. But there's wildly different interpretations.
That's very intense wording. Yeah, he really likes to suck them off. All right.
Yeah,
wow.
it is intense. Spicy boy.
Of Christianity that are prominent. So, in the black church, for example, there is a version of Christianity that is very liberal politically. And, in the evangelical Christian church, it's the exact opposite. They're conservative Republican and diehards about that. So you have the same religion, and people interpret it in vastly different ways. And so the idea that, we're turning away from that now, and that's what's leading to all this confusion. No, there was always confusion even within the church because you have wildly different interpretations that can both be popular at the same time.
And moral absolutes among them. The death of religious values is why we can now say there are more than 2 sexes, and that we shouldn't call kids boys and girls in schools anymore. We are living in the age...
Okay. nobody says there's more than two sexes. People say there's more than two genders. There is a difference between biological sex and gender. You know, a transgender person who's honest will admit.
Yeah, it's almost like Dennis Prager is being on purposely dense.
Yeah. He's being obtuse.
Obtuse on purpose.
Yeah.
Yes, I was born biologically male, if they're, for example, male to female. But their gender is female. So there's this difference between gender and sex, which is now, you know, a very common understanding of this issue. And it appears like Dennis Prager isn't even aware of that. And also the idea where, you know, you're not allowed to say boys and girls in schools anymore. My guess is in 90 to 95% of schools in the country, nobody's going to have any problems if the teacher's like, all right, boys and girls, time to do X, Y, or Z. I mean, this is hyperbole. And again, so he talks about the downfall of Christianity. The first example he...
I literally don't see that being an issue in schools or it.
Yeah, it's just a culture war.
Yeah.
It's like a culture war scapegoat.
Yeah.
Right.
Gives of like, this is the problem is what? That we're now accepting trans people more?
Yeah, that is the problem.
To establish a religion. They said they wanted a Christian country. I'd rather have a Christian country than a secular country, and I'm a Jew.
He loves to keep bringing
They didn't say they want to establish. That is exactly what they said. When they say we want to make this a Christian country, what does that mean? It means they want it to officially be a Christian country, not a secular country. Now they say we know it's unconstitutional, but that's what we want anyway. He's trying to weasel out of it and say no. They're just saying.
The thing that's so unbelievable about this to me is that Dennis Prager is going on Young Turks, knowing it's a hit piece. It's a gotcha. It is designed to be a gotcha interview.
Yeah, it's not designed to make you look good.
Right. He knows he's going into like what do you call it? Like a honey trap.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like look at the title of the YouTube video. Cenk Uygur schools Dennis Prager on secularism. That's the way Young Turks are framing it. He knows that's how they're going to frame it.
Yeah.
They're not going to frame it like, oh, Cenk and Dennis Prager discuss secularism. Smiley face.
No.
So why?
Because that doesn't sell.
Why is he doing? So he's doing this because he's a hate merchant?
Yeah.
Are they both doing this because they're both hate merchants?
Yes.
Ooh.
Because division is what sells.
Ooh.
Division creates products. Division creates a distraction.
Wow.
Let's get stuck on these tiny pet issues. It's not even pet issues. I'll take it back. It's not pet issues. But let's get stuck on these things over here. It's sleight of hand.
So are they both hate merchants that think that they're love merchants?
I don't even know if they think that they're love merchants. Do you really think that?
No, I definitely think that. Yes. Cenk wakes up every day and sees himself as like, I'm a warrior of the progressive movement. I invented what's it called? What's AOC and the squad? They're all this is what happens when I get stoned. I forget the names of shit.
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
Thingy bobber?
I'm gonna
try it
right now. Justice Democrats. I remembered it as soon as I started Googling it. Cenk Uygur invented Justice Democrats, which have elected people into Congress, and like, so is Kyle. Kyle is one of the founders of that too. So they're both like movers and shakers in the political scene.
Yeah.
Dennis Prager, same thing on his side of the aisle, right?
Mm-hmm.
He has fucking PragerU. That shit. How many subscribers do they have on YouTube?
A lot. Find out.
PragerU. Oh, and 3 million.
Yeah.
Do you know about PragerU Kids?
Oh no. No.
And look. They've already an hour ago they already.
I think it's
Okay, we got to watch this. We have to. So this is Dennis Prager trying to twist it. So that's why he went on, because he can use the content.
Yeah.
They both can use the content.
Exactly. They have
and they can
content out of
twist it towards their end.
Whatever one they want.
Healthy to spend the amount of time you spend in judging decisions that parents make about their own children. I think it's none of your business. I don't think it's anyone's business. And schools are not doing anything close to what the right wing is describing. Anything close.
Also, she's making a giant debating error. Why are you debating the right wing to an individual? You should be debating his ideas and just his ideas, not like this nebulous. It's not strong debating tactics, which is why he can use this against her, right?
5 things you can do as a teacher to create safer spaces in your classroom, or your house, really, if you want to. Number 1, post a safe space sign like this one. You can Google it.
We can promote a shame-free educational space by letting young people know that it's okay if they are curious. It's okay if they have watched porn, and it's okay if they have thought about porn.
Yes.
What is happening? Do you have any idea what the fuck is happening with this video?
This is.
I've lost the thread. Like what?
What's happening is PragerU is saying this is. They're saying that the left isn't programming the children. These are TikToks of people that are programming the children.
Okay.
It's a compilation.
Right.
Of what is being programmed to the youth.
Thank you for keeping me back on track.
You got it. Yeah. I'm here.
What?
I've gotten a few variations of this comment, and so I figured I would just take a moment to talk about it in a quick video. Also, I was like dressed really cute, and I'm wearing my pronoun shirt, so I was like, it's perfect, let's do it.
I love the sad piano music. Oh my God, come down, PragerU.
The badge has a QR code that, once scanned, takes you to a website that has extremely inappropriate information. And as a parent, that crosses the line.
A student from last year and I would coordinate our pronoun shirt. Same student came up to me on Friday to say hi. Noticed that one of my new students had a pronoun shirt too. We decided to coordinate today. Former student.
Wow.
I love what they're showing too. They're just clips of people being like, "Hey, a student came to me and I created like a safer place," and they're like, "No, it shouldn't be a safe place.
Right.
We don't want it to be a safe place for that. It should be a place where if you have these feelings or thoughts that you are bad and you should feel bad and you should just, like it's very like what." All the stuff that you just showed is like the compilation of what their evidence.
Yeah.
Saying what I said.
It's hard to watch.
At the beginning of this clip here,
Silly.
when I argued I want a secular government but a Christian nation in terms of the percentages. That's not what they said. That is such a dishonest interpretation of that poll. Now, by the way,
there was never an established religion in the country, and Christians aren't for it.
What do you think it means when 62% say I want a Christian nation? Are you actually going to try to make the argument? And he is. That no, they're saying what I'm saying. I want a secular government. They didn't say they want a secular government. They said they wanted a Christian nation. Oh my God, man.
I work with Christians. I work more with Christians than with.
If you didn't watch anything from this video, you just clipped that part right there.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
Kyle Kalinske. That's it.
With Jews. My synagogue is Jews, but I work with Christians. I'm at churches all the time. I never heard one of them say, let's establish Christianity.
I don't give a fuck what you heard or didn't hear. We're going off empirical data here. Empirical data.
What does it mean? But Protestants believe deeply in the separation of church and state.
I don't see that at all.
The whole point of the poll is they do not believe in the separation of church and state. And he's like, no, they believe in it. Dishonest. Flat out dishonest.
It's not in the poll. 57% said, yeah, we know it's unconstitutional. They mean establish a religion. Now you're trying to make it like that the Republicans don't actually mean that. So what do they mean when they say we want a Christian nation, not like the one that's in the Constitution?
Jake, you know what they mean. What they mean is, in the name of Christianity, we want to ban abortion. We want to ban gay marriage. They would even maybe go as far as banning premarital sex, because that was a huge belief in that poll.
Wow.
They want it to be officially a Christian nation. They want to prioritize Christianity over other religions, and perhaps even grant certain rights to Christianity that other religions might not have.
You know, people need a shell, right? They need a little cocoon that is comforting.
Yeah.
And Christianity is their heron.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It takes them to the womb. Makes them feel like they're floating on the river.
Yeah, they're safe.
Makes them feel safe and back in the womb.
Yeah, it also gives them the justification for like imposing their views on other people because they think they have to. God asked me to. So they also alleviates like the stress of being a bully. I didn't do it.
Point.
God said to do it, not me. I'm nice. No, you're not nice.
That's such a good point, Button. Wow.
You're not nice.
That's like the point of the... That's a really... you got some deep wisdom, my friend. Deep wisdom.
Buried deep in my buttony brain.
Philosopher, he's a good teacher, but he's not actually the Son of God.
Okay, we get the idea.
We get it.
Back to what we were doing before, which was assessing whether or not this Nickelback song
was new metal or
was
not.
new metal.
But I'm glad that we got some politics in there.
Yeah, we got a little bit.
A little bit.
Did you notice the B is backwards?
I did.
And the song opens with "He's drunk again," and is that Mike wearing the cowboy hat?
I think that's Mike in the cowboy hat with the deep lean.
Wow.
It's time to fight. She must have done something wrong tonight. The living room becomes a boxing ring. It's time to run when you see him collision his ass. She's just a woman, never a cat. I hear her scream from down the hall.
The song is very
amazing. She can't even talk.
By the way, do you know their names are pronounced Kruger?
No, I didn't know that.
It's not Kroger. It's Kruger.
Get up. She cries to me, go back to bed. I'm terrified that she'll wind up dead in his arms. She's just a woman, or never a cat. Been there before, but not like this. Seen it before, but not like this. Never before have I ever seen it this bad. She's just a woman, never a cat.
New metal? Not
Yeah.
new metal.
I'll give it.
Is this new metal? Because this is Jarl rock, but is it new metal too?
That's like soft new metal. Nickelback was.
New metal can be slow?
I know.
What are you talking about? Deftones are...
I know. Let it go. Let it go.
Something a lot ago, I won't let it show. Won't you touch me, I won't let it go.
Does it get faster or harder?
Is Godsmack new metal?
Yeah.
Now I spike.
They're on the edge.
Slummin'?
Slubby. Slumming.
What do you mean slub? What's slubby?
Slumming. Well, I just.
Slumming.
Yeah.
Oh, slumming.
Slumming. Yes. You gonna hit me with it?
Yeah.
Can't make me wait.
Let me get some water.
Oh, shit.
How was that? Did you get a hit of dopamine?
Yeah, I did.
Deep into loneliness, broken your servant I hear. Would you give it to me?
That's good. David Draymond has referred to himself as the Jewish Bono before.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing?
That is amazing. That's a bold statement.
It's very bold.
Bono. How do you feel about Bono?
I'm pro bono.
Pro bono? Pro bono?
I am.
I'm pro boner.
I haven't enjoyed any of U2's music in the last. I call their zombie era U2 2K2.
Yeah.
That's a term that I at least helped coin.
Yeah.
I don't want to take full credit, but I was.
We'll give you some.
I get some
we'll
credit.
Give you half credit.
U2
I only like With or Without You.
Yeah.
That's the only U2 song you will ever that I like or I will acknowledge its existence.
That's
Nothing else exists to me. No, I don't like anything. No, I won't. What?
They have post-punk stuff that I thought you like.
No, I refuse.
What are you talking about? Why?
They've ruined it. Bono's tainted it.
No, War by U2 is a 5-star album.
Play me something off of there that I have to. That's undeniable.
Okay.
Because I'll deny it.
Well, do you know New Year's Day or?
I would just hit me with something because I'm gonna say no.
You don't like the song Cry? Listen to Cry Listen, I feel you. They gave everyone digital herpes, okay?
Yeah.
I get it.
I'm mad about it. I'm bitter.
But
Did they give us some good times too? Maybe.
They gave us a lot of good times.
All is quiet on New Year's Day. A world is wild, gets underway. I want to be with you night and day. Nothing changes on New Year's Day.
That's cool for 1980. Shoestring budget.
On New Year's Day. I will be with you again. I will be with you again.
It's a gorgeous song. Okay, how about this?
Yeah. In the
If
name
this-
of love?
If this song doesn't make you feel anything,
I already know In the Name of Love.
Do you-
In the name of love.
Yeah. It's a classic. It's an anthem. 1984, baby. Seriously?
I told you there's only one song that I would recognize.
Listen, I'm going to take you on a little trip. We're going to see where it takes us, okay? that doesn't make you feel anything?
One man come on a barbed wire fence. One man he resist. One man wash.
Yeah, you like that solo?
What, the dino solo?
Yeah, the fart into dino.
I'm
gonna. Oh yeah, a lovely addition to the fart pile.
This is the time of the show where we just let it loose.
Yeah, we've been holding it in.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna.
We've been holding our shit together.
I'm not even gonna open my eyeballs anymore. I'm just gonna like take a fucking nap here on the end of the show. I'm done. I've had my eyeballs open long enough on this fucking show, and yeah, I'm winding down here. Just been getting gut punched the whole time.
I'm sorry, doll.
It's all right. I think it was good. It's a good distraction.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Instead of wallowing in my pain and discomfort.
Right.
Sharing it. Harnessing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good. It's good stuff.
Maybe next time we do an episode, we'll go back to the Curtis Yarvin stuff. We'll talk about the World Economic Forum.
Oh yeah, let's get deep into it.
We'll get into spiral dynamics. We'll do some like deep philosophical shit.
Yeah, we'll do some deep philosophies.
Yeah. What she just said.
Yeah, philosophy.
What ye just said.
What they just said.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do some philosophy stuff. Culture.
Vulture.
Politics.
Sandwiches.
I love a sandwich. I love a good sandwich.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.